Well, welcome to another episode of On Two Wheels. Rather special one today. We've taken a trip away from Australia. We're here in the UK and we've come to the iconic Ace Cafe here on the North Circular. This is a place that brings back memories for a lot of British bikers, especially people in London. Shut down around about the end of the 60s, but has now been brought back to life. There's everything here. There's bikes, there's cars, there's customised cars, customised bikes. But today is rather special. This is a run to Brighton. Now, if you're a POM, if you're a Londoner, you will have done a ride to Brighton. When the weather comes out, you go, I'm off. I'm heading towards Brighton for a day. Back in the 70s, you had the greasers and the skinheads. Back before that, you had the mods and the rockers. And there's still little groups like that around today. But Brighton was always a place to go to on a motorcycle because it is probably one of the closest places or closest beach or seafront that you can get from London. Now, we're heading out today. We're going to go and have a chat with the owner of the cafe and find out exactly what the Ace Cafe is all about and when he started it. So we'll go and do that in a minute. But for now, have a look at some of these bikes that have turned up for this fantastic ride today. And I've got to tell you, 2 weeks ago, it was piddling with rain here, and now it is absolutely stunning. It seems like we must have hooked the good weather and brought it over from Australia with us. So today is absolutely stunning. In fact, the whole week's been absolutely brilliant here. So go and have a look at some of these bikes. Up with Tony and Julie. Now I'm trying to find a Londoner in this place. I can't find any of them. You're from where?
Up Leeds, no.
Up north?
No, Yorkshire, yes.
Have you ridden all the way down for this?
Yes, yeah.
Is this your first one or?
Every year.
Every year?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I've been a rocker since 60s.
60s, yeah?
Yeah. Sort of mid to late 60s I were.
And you kept your hair, mate. I was a rocker in the 60s, mine's all gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, disappeared. Now, what are you riding?
Trev Bonneville, made into a Cafe Racer style.
Is this the more modern Bonneville or the classic Bonneville?
It's a more modern one, but I stripped it and made it more 60s style.
It looks stunning, mate.
Well, when I'm not on pillion, I've got an aluminium pod that got specially made to go on the back.
Yeah.
So it looks more like the Cafe Racer.
Cafe Racer.
I've got the old Triton, 955 Triton, but for doing these sort of runs, it's more reliable to have the look.
So, but you've travelled all the way down as well, so it's a fair old ride down.
Yeah.
How have you been going? How's the bum? Bit numb?
I'm a bit sore.
Is it? Well, you haven't got very far to go to the beach, so that's all right.
Yeah.
You can go a run in the beach and all that sort of stuff. Now, Julie, you involved all this rockers as well. You're a rocker?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you both like all the rock and roll and that sort of stuff.
Into all the rock and roll. Yeah,
This
always have been.
Yeah, this is stunning. It's nostalgia overload for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm born in '55, so sort of 60s, 70s was what they call greaser back then. I was not a rocker, I was a greaser back then.
It sort of turned from rockers to greasers.
So
I'm 50 now. I'm 60 in December.
good on you, mate. Bloody hell. And looking good. Look at it.
56.
Bloody hell. Well done. Oh, this is fantastic. Look, have a great day.
Yeah.
Probably won't catch up with you in Brighton because I think it's going to be something like 100,000 bikes.
Yeah.
Probably something like that. It's just mad. But I'll be parts of it. All being well, I'll be parts of outside the Ace stand. Now where the bands are playing.
Yeah, you'll be up there.
The Ace Cafe have.
We get some shots of the bike up there then.
And you'll have his hump on it as well.
I'll have a hump on as well. Yeah, once I get parked up. Yeah.
Lovely jubbly, mate. Take
Nice
care.
meeting you.
Look after yourself, darling.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for a chat. We'll see you. We'll see you back there.
Yeah.
Now, Ken, you're not a Londoner. You've come from where?
Lancashire.
Lancashire, mate.
Accrington, mate.
Accrington.
Accrington.
So you rode down here.
Yes, I rode down here.
So this is a bit of a trip for you. So how many times have you been on this ride?
I've been on this. This is my second run now.
Yeah.
So it runs it family. All my family's been down here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're obviously a rocker.
You right?
Teddy boy, you say?
Teddy
that?
boy.
Teddy boy.
Yeah.
That's what you were you?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's slightly different from a rocker.
It's just a bit different, yeah.
Yeah.
Slightly different, yeah.
But you've come to the dark side now a little bit more.
Well, it's more exciting, isn't it?
What bike are you riding, mate?
I have a 1600 Wildstar Yamaha.
All right, yeah, lovely. So you're going to have a nice, comfortable ride.
On the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. So you're looking forward to Brighton. You're obviously ready for it. Is this what happens in England? The sun comes out for 2 days and everyone strips off.
that's it.
Is it?
But it's only for 2 days, so you might as well get a tan where you can. It's
Yeah,
not
well,
like where you come from. The sun's out all the time.
That's right. Now you've got some rather specky tats on here. You're obviously, I've noticed you're obviously a fan of
Rockabilly
and all
Rockers,
that. Yeah.
Teddy boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one. If you stay there, there's one on the back that I saw. Oh, I've got to go round here. Oh, cafe races as well.
Cafe races, yeah.
Yeah, you're rather fan. Have you seen some of the ones down here?
I've seen them. Marvellous.
Yeah, they're awesome, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they're really making a comeback nowadays.
They are.
People are grabbing old, even Yamahas, Suzuki's, and doing them up as cafe races. They're stunning.
Well, it's a big thing over here now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, back in States. It's all coming back in States now,
That's
isn't it?
right. Yeah, there's a couple of guys from London that moved up to the States, and they're really going great guns with it.
Yeah.
Well, look, have a great trip, mate. Enjoy
Okay.
it, and apparently there's going to be quite a few bikes at the other end, from what I've been told.
There'll be a lot of bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of bikes.
Well, look, a pleasure to meet you, and really enjoy it. And you keep that rock a bit. I lost my quiffs and everything many years ago. So
well, it happens to us all, doesn't it?
yeah, I know it's a bit of a depressed state for me, but never mind. We'll just shave it off now, get rid of it, mate. Have a great day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate.
I'm here with Mark. Now, Mark, you're the owner of Ace Cafe, yeah?
Strictly speaking, I'd say I'm the bloke to blame. To get it to be the real deal, as you're stood in now, create a limited company and all that sort of stuff. So I'm a shareholder, MD, got brought the team together, all that. So yeah, I'm ultimately the bloke to blame. That's for sure.
Now, when did this all come back into belief? Because I mean, it was closed for many years, wasn't it?
Well, what happened? It shut in '69.
Yeah.
I'm born in '57. I'm not old enough to come here on a bike, but I'm old enough to remember seeing it, going past it with my dad and all that.
That's right.
So I'm a generation that has direct recollection.
That's it. Same as me. I'm 55. Born in 55.
But not
so yeah.
participation.
No.
And then getting at my bikes and all that. Where's our heritage going? Love Triumphs, love Nortons. Also love American cars and hot rods and all that.
Yeah.
But it's all seemingly vanished. Peer group, we all moan about the same things. And then I was a bit of a Mr. Organiser for bike trips. Dutch TT, Isle of Man and all that. Peer group, into British stuff and the rocker thing. And then people at work. Well, the people at work, you see, because I used to be a copper. Most of those people, younger than me, they were all GP's head boys, all sport bike boys.
Yeah.
So I was become Mr. Organiser, as it were, in the 80s and the 90s. Got 30 people on big trips. Then one day, at Triumph Owners Club, of which I was a member around here, older fella, Nick, who used to come here, he sidled up me one night and says, at the tail end of '93, he says, "Hey, you love all this rocker rubbish," because he was one. Yeah. And he said, "Do you know when the A shut?" No, I can remember when it was open. It's been shut all my adult life, as it were. Tyre shop now. And he smiled and that, and he said, "Well, he shut in September '69." I'm thinking, yeah, so think about it. A big smile, think about it. So I then start counting. A few minutes later, I realised that '94, the following year, it'd be 25 years since it shut. Mm-hmm. Once I'd arrived at that, the light bulb went on, which is what he was trying to tell me.
Yeah.
Reunion. And, you share it with the guys at the pub, fucking reunion. And of course, that excitement in my head and in friends' heads as well, that's going to happen. Mm-hmm. This ain't even Christmas '93 yet, but that's now done. That is going to happen. I'm going to organise that. That's going to happen. So I've now got a clear mind, and then a few moments later, it's like that's the key to reopening it. I don't know how, but that then again shared with friends, shared it with right off to magazines and all the bike clubs I could think of, And in essence, the response was, yeah, how can we help? And set out in that pursuit. Big learning curve. I'm going to venture a bit like, not that I'm any good at this, mind. Bike, it breaks down, right, got to fix it, got no money.
Yeah.
So you set about trying to fathom how to do it. And you either
On a bigger
succeed or you don't.
Yeah.
Well, I have tried that with a bike before. I failed and I realised I had to get people who know what they're doing involved. So gradual. So come 90, so the reunions every year since 94. It grew so big, as you can see, we had to take it somewhere which could accommodate those numbers in a logical place, shared history, hour and a half away, Brighton Beach. So that's why we go to Brighton now. And pulled that team together, as I mentioned, and 96, 97, get the permission from the county, as it were, government, the local government, Brent, as it is in this borough. Persuade the people who own the building to sell. They love the idea of it being reopened once again. Yeah. Inherit a tyre company in this bit, the main body of the building, but they weren't here evenings or Sundays. So we started with a burger van, as we call them over here. Burger van, Sundays, bikes. Very soon, every motor club you can think of, open up for us. So our evidence was building of not just he's a nutter, but people want a home.
passion.
If you're into petrol, you want somewhere to go.
That's
Whatever
right.
it is, Subarus, Holdens, Kawasaki, whatever it is, if you're into your stuff, you want somewhere to go and where to get the wheel, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what this is evolved into. It's a home for people into
Petrol heads.
Yeah.
But unbelievable that. Today is the Rocker Run. It used to be the Ton Up Run, didn't it?
Well, no, there's always been ride outs to Brighton. There's always been ride outs to Margate. You think about it, you've got London, 8 million people basically, and south, hour and a bit away, is the south coast. East, hour and a bit away, is the east coast. It's a nice day. You're going to meet up with mates, you're going to go out there. So these things have been going on for ages, but with no, I'm going to say, sort of focus, identity or anything like that. And by and large, the motorcycling community gets older and older and sadder and angrier and angrier. And we come along with a reason to be, no. Look at this is fun, mate.
Now I remember going back to the 70s. I was the rockers had passed away, and I was a greaser back then. They had the greaser and skinheads and that sort of thing. And I remember Brighton used to be. There's no getting away from it. Pretty much a bit of a bloodbath down there. But now it's just a nice cappuccino and.
I would say quite. Well, it's clearly that element. It's in all walks of life. But it's. I can only think to say that as we get older, generally, man gets angrier.
Yeah.
I don't know about women. My wife, I'm very happy with my wife. She's at Brighton and I'm here. So we've got a perfect relationship today. But generally, you get older, you're angry at everything, the government's immigration, the taxes.
Oh, you do,
yeah. And actually, living here as we do here, you found lovely sunshine. It's raining, it's off, you can't really plan it. It's lovely, let's get out and have some fun.
Yeah, that's right.
So really, this place is, it was gone in the 70s. It weren't around in that period. And perhaps that's why people was angry. There's no more a home for the petrol. It's to open up again.
That's it.
But I was probably one of them as well.
That's
angry
right.
in the 70s.
Oh, yeah, we were. Yeah, now. We're used to bike rides in Australia. We maybe get, the tops about, maybe on a big event, something like the Superbikes at Phillip Island. We'll get about 30,000 bikes. What are you expecting today? I mean, that's a major event for us. Yeah, well... Around about the same sort of figure?
And the rest.
Really?
There's people here from all over the world come for this weekend, Case Cafe Reunion. It's 3 rides, ride from Europe, arrives here Friday. We then go out for a ride into town yesterday. Basically, that's really clear the car park so that when that ride through town, through London, comes back, we control what comes in the car park. And it's calf races, it's the heritage and stuff.
They're beautiful.
Then we have competitions, best bike and all that kind of stuff. All a bit arbitrary and tongue-in-cheek. And today's the biggie, the burn up the Brighton. But if you've got weather like this, and you've had, as we have had here, rain, you've had no summer, you've had no spring, then the sun comes out like this, you've got a bike, you want to get out and use it. And it ain't hard, given the confines of this country, to persuade those with motorbikes to go to Brighton for a nice sunny afternoon.
That's right.
You know, it's just got to be done.
So how many are you expecting to leave from here?
There could be anything, 10, 15,000 out here.
Oh, right.
Possibly more from here.
So when we get to Brighton, what are we looking at there?
Well, we leave here at 10:30, and I've got to keep my eye up and everything. Leave absolutely on that. But the route, as you go down that route, you'll see packs of other bikes waiting to join in. All the bridges will be filled with bikes, and we won't get to Brighton, say, as in other years, I suspect at 12:30, by which time the seafront is basically full up. And
that's a big seafront.
Yes, about a mile and a half of seafront.
Yeah, that's right.
That'll be full up. And there can be, weather like today, obviously I ain't got a crystal ball, but we've kissed 100,000 bikes down there, and we could well have that same sort of number a day.
Unbelievable, 100,000.
It's enormous, absolutely enormous.
That's incredible.
But it's understanding the geography of this country. I've never been to Australia.
Yeah, well, we're a big country with very little people.
Yeah.
You know, we've got 17 million people in the whole of Australia, 17, 18 million in the whole of Australia.
If you could get if all those bikes could come together with relative ease, I'm sure they'd love to go to the seaside on a sunny day.
Trouble is, we all live on the seaside, so it's like 2 minutes ride for us there. But look, mate, thank you so much. I know you've got to get away. You've got a lot on today.
Yeah.
We're going to recommend anyone, if you come into London, come down and visit this place. It's nostalgia gone berserk. It's absolutely superb. Great breakfasts.
Yeah, we've brought back into fashion toast, brown sauce, and if you've got no money, you can't afford the bacon butter, you can't afford a full breakfast, you can't afford steak and chips, we'll give you a tomato sauce sandwich. That's what I used to have as a kid.
Great, mate. Thank you so much.
Real pleasure.
We'll see you later on.
Enjoy
Well, we probably won't with 100,000 bikes, but have a great day. Thank you.
There are roadworks close to Brighton, but we'll be going out of here, North Circular, Hanger Lane, A40, out to the M25. Short summary, please take care. It's going to be a great day down there. We don't want it spoilt with someone cocking up. Whether it's their fault or not, it's your eyes, your wheels and your arse. Pay attention. See you in Brighton. Thank you.
We left the Ace Cafe around about an hour ago. We're now stuck on what is termed as the biggest car park in London. It's called the M25. If you can see this traffic, it's absolutely phenomenal. And we're now just turning off to what we call the M23, and we're going to head to Brighton. Now, I've just looked ahead and I can see flashing red and blues, which obviously means there's been some sort of bingle up here as well. So everything is going on today. So we'll get back to you when we get a little bit closer to Brighton. But as I say, already an hour on the road and we're no closer, to be honest with you. Absolutely unbelievable. This traffic does your head in. Now, after about 800 hours on the bloody M25, this so-called motorway, and then the M23, another so-called motorway, we've ended up at a wonderful place called Pease Pottage. I'm here with Anne. Now, Anne, your bike is incredibly decorated.
Just a little.
Well, what's the reason for all the balloons?
Growing old disgracefully.
Oh yeah. Now we have
enjoying every minute of it.
Good. We have a club in Australia called Ulysses. You're not part of that club?
No.
Well, their motto is actually growing old disgracefully. That is actually their motto, and it's the Ulysses, and it's for over 50s.
I'm keeping quiet.
Now, how are you enjoying the ride? Good?
Oh, very much. It's a
Yeah?
lovely day today.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it?
And do you know, everybody keeps looking at me. I can't imagine why.
No, I've got no idea. No, well, look, have a good trip. Have you just stopped for a burger or something? And
Coffee.
Coffee.
And to redecorate because a lot of the balloons got burst on the motorway. The motorway that I was able to do more.
Well, yeah, we've noticed. I mean, yeah, we're in a car, so with all the camera gear, we can't do what you are doing, which I'm very jealous at the moment. But look, have a great trip,
Yeah.
enjoy yourself, and
Lovely.
enjoy Brighton, and go and have a
I
dip
will,
in the sea.
and have a quick look at the number plate.
Oh, we will do. Have a look at that now. Oh, there you go. Balloon gone.
No, that's a dickhead for anyone who says they can't see.
Well, after 4.5 hours, we finally made it to sunny Brighton. Over 120,000 motorcycles here at this event. Absolutely unbelievable. That's why it took us 4.5 hours to get here from the North Circular and the Ace Cafe. Fantastic place. Now behind us is the fantastic and beautiful Brighton Pier. God, this place takes me back to the 70s. Unbelievable, taking a trip from London up to here on a Saturday night or a Friday night. Absolutely amazing. There's rock and roll going on behind me. Everything is going off here. There's every make, model, style, type of bike you can ever imagine. Scooters, there's everything here. Trikes, the whole lot. It is absolutely amazing. There is thousands upon thousands of people all wandering up and down looking at the bikes. It has to be one of the best motorcycle shows I've ever been to. It's an amazing experience. If ever you come to the UK, make sure you're here around about September. Come and visit the Ace Cafe, find out when their rocker run or their ton up run or their burn up run, whatever it's called. Come on it, try and borrow a bike, beg, steal or borrow, get a bike and come on this ride because it is absolutely brilliant. You will love it.
Don't you be angry, can't stop you away. I know I was wrong, please let me stay. Well, I've been a fool, dear, but you I know dear. Don't try me, oh, will ya?
Well, I hope you've enjoyed the show. Hope you've enjoyed looking at my two old haunts, London and Brighton. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been a major nostalgic trip for me. I've had a great time, met some really, really nice people. The only downfall was the traffic. Really, if you come into London and you want to nip up to Brighton, I suggest you either take the train or you do what 120,000 people have done, drive a motorcycle up here, because it is awesome. You will have a great time.